Hello, how you doing? My name is Levander Smith. Alongside me is the guy from Alaska going into the 7th grade.
Yep.
My nephew,
Otis McCormick.
Otis. How you doing today, buddy?
I'm doing pretty good. I can't believe that I actually going to make it on YouTube. Thanks to you. Thanks a lot. And today we're going to be talking about who would win in a fight, or a debate that's been going on since 1962.
What debate is that?
Godzilla versus Kong.
So, who do you think will win?
Well, it's the obvious answer. It's Godzilla.
Why you think that?
Well, let's be real. He's a godlike creature who is known to give order to the planet. He keeps Titans in check. He basically protects the Earth and stops from any kaiju from destroying it. And here's why I think he's going to win. See, remember in that scene, since you watched it, right?
Maybe, maybe not. I don't know what scene you're talking about. You have to tell me so I can...
Okay. So remember when Godzilla blasted a hole through the Earth into the hollow Earth?
Okay.
He was doing that at full power. Now imagine what he's going to do with that full power if he hits Kong. It's going to go right through him. If he can go through metal, gold, if there was gold where he blasted, gold, the temple, who is hard as heck, what's that going to do to Kong?
So could it also be that that portion of the Earth was, quote-unquote, hollow? It wasn't that stable? And so it made it easier to blast through? You don't think so?
Nope.
Why you don't think that?
Not at all, because it's in a street. That street is concrete, and it was in Hong Kong, and
that would mean Hong Kong has the most stable Earth.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't mean that. You know, it doesn't have a lot of mountains. Mountains bring stability. It's that hard core. Now, and plus that particular portion of the Earth wasn't moving. It's hard to hit a moving target, is it not? Yeah. As we saw when he was trying to blow his breath on Kong, Kong kept moving and dashing out of the way.
Yeah,
right?
Kong got the smarts. I will admit that.
Okay.
He's smart.
Okay.
But Godzilla, you see, Kong, he tries to study his opponents. And
that's wise, though.
That is wise. On paper, that sounds smart, but unfortunately for him, the Big G don't play with that. He goes in, sure, he does underestimate his opponents, but he knows Kong. They've been rivals for, like, the beginning of time. Well, not the beginning of time, but for a long time now. And I'm sure they know each other pretty well.
You think so, huh?
Yeah.
Well, this is what I think. I think if you take away Godzilla, godlike powers, right, that was given to him by man.
No.
Yeah.
No, not by man. He had that power with him without even man. He had the atomic breath without even man.
Okay, key word, he had the atomic breath. How did he get the atomic breath? I'll wait.
Oh my
I'll
Lord.
Wait. How did he get
had
it?
that before humans were a thing.
Keep your arms right here, that way everything is on the screen.
He had that before. Man did not give him his powers.
Yes, they did.
No, they didn't.
Yes,
they gave him more power. They didn't give him his original power.
See, my nephew, he is a Godzilla fanatic.
Yeah.
He's a fanatic, right? He didn't do his due diligence in studying his fanaticism about this creature, because had he studied the true how Godzilla first came about, it was because the people was doing atomic testing on this island where this little lizard was at.
Now.
And because all the radioactive material that was done on this island, you know, what they say, what doesn't kill you make you stronger, and that's how we got Godzilla.
Now, you say I haven't been doing research, huh?
Yeah.
Let me tell you this.
Okay.
They didn't make him, they were trying to kill him. They know he was dangerous, so they tried to kill him with atomic testing, but unfortunately they gave him more power. Now tell me the story with Kong.
Okay, before we go, let's dissect these things one bite at a time. So now you're coming with the new theory of Godzilla.
No.
Now I'm going back to the 1960s Godzilla. 50s, 60s, 40s, 1800, it doesn't matter. what I'm saying, when the original story was what?
They awoken him.
They awoken him. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. They created him.
That is the... Oh my gosh, that is the full story of Godzilla. Everyone knows that they were awoken. He wasn't created, he was awoken. Now, you probably watched the 1998 Godzilla. That dastardly abomination is what you watched.
That's the abomination?
Yeah, that 1998 Godzilla was trash. It looked nothing like Godzilla. He ran away from battles. That Godzilla is a weakling. The Godzilla we know has a fighting spirit. He will go in... He will fight to the death. He's like a Wolverine. That Godzilla's a weakling.
He's a weakling. What was he? What was he? He was called what?
He was called Zilla.
Godzilla.
Zilla.
Godzilla. No, Godzilla. Godzilla.
That Godzilla. That wasn't even Godzilla. Everyone hated that American. That's the first American Godzilla. Everyone hated the American Godzilla, the first one. Now, Godzilla 2014 came out. That was the real Godzilla.
That was the real Godzilla?
That's his voice crack. Real Godzilla.
I know. His voice cracked because his theory is cracking.
Fam, I'm about to...
So, sometimes you can't handle the truth. Now, when we get to the Kong, he's called king for a reason.
Yeah, but not a god.
Because people worship you, that's the only reason why Godzilla, the little lizard man, is called God.
And what's Kong? A giant, oversized ape.
Oh, and compared to a little miniature lizard man.
That doesn't even make any sense.
Let's just look at this in the natural sense, right?
Oh.
Let's go into nature. Can a lizard mess with a gorilla?
In nature, no.
No, exactly. A lizard cannot stand up to a gorilla. That's the only thing I'm saying. It came out of his mouth, folks. It came out of his mouth. A lizard cannot stand up to a gorilla.
In the real world, in the magic of cinema, Kong has no chance. They gave him an axe because they knew that Godzilla was going to kill him.
He was smart. It's all about knowing your enemy, right? Like this debate right here. I know who I'm debating. Now, I give my nephew credit. For a 12-year-old, about to be 13, he's zillified. I give him that. He is zillified. He knows his Godzilla stuff. I give him that. Yeah. But on this debate, there's really no debate. Because Uncle Neil is going to come out on the winning side. Now, when you capture this, right, when they did the Hollow Earth thing, right, and Kong comes there, presses against the wall, he find an ancient relic of a handprint, right? Around his throne was a dead what?
Around his throne was a Godzilla
a dead Zilla.
In the corner,
Keep your arm, you got to keep everything. Now, we're filming. I don't want your arms off, cut off. So everything got to be right in here.
Should we cut that out?
No. We're rolling. We're rolling.
Now.
So, that was a dead Zilla. That was a dead Zilla, right?
Yeah, a dead Godzilla.
So, something had to kill him.
Yes, a whole entire group of Kongs. Now that, a whole entire group of Kongs,
There was a whole entire group of Zillas, too.
No, that was that one Zilla. That one Godzilla.
Come on. They've been doing battles for decades.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
And so there had to be more than one Zilla. Right? Now, you're the Zilla man. I've read articles where there's been more than one Godzilla.
There has been more than one Godzilla, but that Godzilla... Okay.
He met his match.
Yes, he did.
Against who?
Against a whole entire group of Kongs. Not just one Kong, a whole entire group of Kongs. There is no chance that... Okay, now this Godzilla is actually bigger than a normal Godzilla. This was like the ultimate Godzilla.
And he lost.
Yes, because...
Okay, all right. That's the end of the question for me. That's the end of the story. Ultimate Godzilla is bigger than this is a Godzilla, and he lost.
Listen to me. Listen.
Okay, I'm listening.
Listen.
I'm listening.
You're loud as frick.
I know. It's called passion. Come on. Get with the program.
Now, this Godzilla... He didn't have the atomic breath for some dumb reason. And so, the Kongs, yes, they have minds, and altogether, this whole entire group of Kongs, that's not fair. Now, but because this Godzilla was alone for some reason, he met his match. Now, with an whole entire group of Godzillas, if they came with them, they would have lost.
You think so?
I know so.
How?
Because...
You don't know because that one died. He got killed. So, you don't know.
What? Just because one Ultimate Godzilla died doesn't mean that he's an Ultimate Godzilla is always going to die.
That means Godzilla was dumb. He couldn't think straight. And the smarter being won. Right?
Well, because he was probably old.
Oh, now he's old. See, folks, only thing I'm getting now is excuses. Excuses.
Lord.
Oh, he was old. Oh, he was by himself. Oh, this. Oh, that. Oh. Big O.
Willis.
So, the bottom line is this. Kong is the superior being.
Wrong.
He is superior.
Wrong.
He is superior.
Right.
He don't need bad breath to kill you. That's all it was, guys. Because remember, right? When he was fighting King Ghidorah, right?
Yeah.
How many times King Ghidorah beat him?
Back to this again. Okay. Now, Godzilla, Godzilla did lose, okay?
How many times?
Godzilla... Once, because listen here. No. I listen here. King Ghidorah somehow forfeited. He flew up in the sky, remember? Godzilla was about to fight him, but somehow Ghidorah flew up into the sky. So, if anything, it's really... No one won that first fight. Now, the second fight, yes, Godzilla did lose, but there's a reason. And the last fight, yeah, Godzilla lost. Now, the reason why he lost the second match, because human beings, being human beings, weren't satisfied. They decided to put a bomb there, and yeah, we can both. The oxygen destroyer. It's supposed to suck out all the oxygen in marine life. Mm-hmm. That's why Godzilla was sadly about to die. And Kong would have been in the same predicament. He was about to die.
Okay, going back, you see how he tap danced. Let's go back to the first
tap dance.
Yeah, he tap danced around.
Sure.
Let's go back to the first defeat that King Ghidorah did when they was in Antarctica.
Yeah.
Right? King Ghidorah smacked him around like, you know what, little lizard man, G-man, whatever you want to be called, you're not worth my time. You cannot handle this.
All right.
You can't handle this.
Neither can...
So I'm going to fly off and go get all my little minions and let them come and serve and bow down to me.
Yeah, that's exactly what he said.
That's what he said.
And Kong...
So he gave Godzilla some lightning breath on him. He messed up Godzilla so bad that when Godzilla tried to throw his little atomic breath, he was all discombobulated, just blowing up everything. And then what? Fell through the ice. Okay, he's like, okay, my job is done. Right? Then he's coming down to Mexico to get Rodan. Right? And then the G-Man, oh, I'm going to jump up and grab you, King Ghidorah. King Ghidorah's like, get off me. And you're right. The fight was prematurely stopped because humans got involved with the oxygen bomb.
Sure,
Yeah. So I give you credit on that. So I would call that a 1.5 victory for King Ghidorah. 1.5. Now, when Godzilla was laying down at the bottom of the ocean, tapping out, he couldn't breathe. The same little bad humans did what? What did they do?
Saved him because, okay, there's good and bad. Yes, the good saved him. The bad, well, not necessarily bad. They're just humans. Now, here's one thing I gotta say. Completely kind of off topic.
Okay.
But here's one thing I have to say. So about a year ago, I heard that Kong fans were so upset with the movie they decided to boycott the movie. Okay, you gotta admit that's kind of ridiculous. Just because your favorite monster lost doesn't mean you have to completely delay the movie. And like, you can't just make everyone like Kong. Like, that's just not fair. And blaming it on the director for what's really real for Godzilla to beat Kong, that's just common sense. And like, you can't just boycott the movie just because...
Ladies and gentlemen, my nephew is suffering from breakfast fatigue. I don't think he had breakfast because that is you see this is my exact problem with my nephew right here.
Right.
He's reaching and grasping for straws. If he could call in for help and reinforcement right now, he would have it on speed dial. He'd be like, help me out because my uncle is kicking my butt in this debate. I need help. I'm bringing in people from Monster Vision. Help, because my uncle is destroying me.
I'm not saying that. I'm trying to say is I'm not trying to get people to help me. I'm just trying to make them realize that you don't have to take it to extreme measures just because one of your favorite characters lost. You don't have to, like, make no one watch the movie. I'm not trying to get help at all. But if you're a Kong fan, chill out.
And if you're a Godzilla fan, chill out. Because the G-Man is not better than the K-Man.
K-Man?
K. Kong, man.
G-Man sounds way better. K-Man.
K-Man!
What is that?
That's my new title for King Kong.
All right. Now let me show you this.
Okay. What you got?
How about Godzilla's merch? Now, Godzilla has 4 distinctive animes. One first in 1978. I don't know, but somewhere in the 70s. Then in the 1990s, where that was amazing. Then the anime trilogy with Godzilla Earth that looked like a freaking tree bark. And then the latest Singular Point. And what is Kong anime? He only has, like, way back in the animes. All I know is that he has 2 animes. Godzilla had 4. Now, what about comic books? I don't know anything that has comic books except one graphic novel, and that's it. Godzilla has, like, a whole lot of graphic novels. Mm-hmm. And that just proves that Godzilla might just... Now, Kong is popular, okay? I will give Kong is popular, but Godzilla might be more popular because everyone's making merch or making toys or comics and animes about Godzilla.
Here's what my nephew failed to realize is this.
Oh, Lord.
If you're good, you don't need to be brought up anymore. It's like, hey, that is the man. But if you're less than that, then you have to reinvent yourself every time. You have to tell the world, hey, look at me, I'm still prevalent. Oh, look at me, I got a new anime series. Oh, look at me, it's this. Oh, look at me. Kong, he like, look, I came, I conquered, I'm the man. Boom. I don't need nothing else. Now what you got to say, nephew?
Godzilla's just chilling. Everyone's making movies and stuff about him. And he's just there. He didn't ask for any of it. He's just there.
I think he did. I think Godzilla like, hey, folks, don't forget about me. Don't forget about me. I am still relevant in the Monsterverse. No. I am still relevant.
Well, that's because
please make me relevant.
He's the king. He's the king of the
Monsterverse.
Monsterverse.
Please make me relevant.
This is a debate. You shouldn't interrupt.
I'm just saying. What else you got, nephew?
What else I got?
Yes.
Godzilla's the man. The G-Man.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. We want to end it on this note. You tell me who won this debate.
Please leave in the comments below.
All right.
Please make a bunch, because I really want to know. This is my first time on YouTube, and...
It's going to be his last time, because he got destroyed.
What are you trying to say here?
I'm saying you got destroyed.
No, I didn't.
You got destroyed.
You got destroyed.
Ow!
I love
you. All right, folks. I love you too, nephew.
Yep.
All right. Anything else you'd like to say before we sign off, nephew?